went to Nehru place yesterday, and I was there by chance, and I thought, you know what, my iPhone has this issue with the mic, and I'll get that replaced or repaired. I went into a shop, the first shop I could find that looked all right, not too busy, and I went in there and I told the guy I want to change the microphone, or I told him what's wrong, and he said this is going to cost you so and so, and that's that. So it was decided that for 1,700 rupees he's going to repair my iPhone 7 grill and all that, and he said the entire band has to be changed, it's this and that, and he told me that it's gonna cost me 1,700 rupees, it's gonna take half an hour. I said, done, dude. I'm sitting there, half an hour passes, I'm like, how much longer? And he goes like, just 10 minutes more. An hour and 20 minutes later, I asked him again, how much more time? And it seems like he's working on a bunch of phones, including mine. And I said, all right, man. Well, to cut the long story short, 2.5 hours later, I'm like, what the hell is going on, and when is my phone? And they took the phone outside of the store. They couldn't start the iPhone, something had gone wrong, and I was furious and fuming. So when it came time to pay, and everything was all right, so when it came time to pay, I told them that, dude, I'm not gonna be paying you anything which you expected. I'm probably gonna just pay you half. He said, no sir, please pay 1,500 rupees. I said, no dude, this is not done. Why did you actually do this? And he apologized, and he said, okay, pay me 1,500 rupees. I said, no. Anyways, so he said, if you don't want to pay me, I said, take $1,000, but I'm not paying you what you asked for. And he said, sir, if you're going to do that, why, you might as well not pay anything. So I started walking out of the store. I said, all right, man, bye. And then they stopped me, they called me back, and then they called this other guy who was supposed to be the owner of the store. Now the repair guy is yelling at me, and the guy who owns the store, his name was Naushad, he's yelling, he's first trying to explain to me. I'm like, no dude, there's no reason I should pay you what you asked for, because this is not nonsense, man. And then he said that I'm just trying to create a ruckus for no reason. I said, I'm not. I wasted 2 hours of my life. Why should I pay you this much? And he said this was pre-decided, and this is the, he wasted 2 strips on that, and he can't take a loss like that. I said, that's his problem. If he's not incompetent, and if he's not able to do it, it's not my fault. Why didn't you tell me it's going to take 2.5 hours? God damn it, I could have some work to do. I'm not a vela. And he said, no, dude, Then he started yelling, saying, no, you have to pay the whole amount. You have to pay the whole amount. You have to pay 1,700 now. And I said, because he was really getting loud, and there were a lot of customers who were looking at me, and I stood my ground for like about 20 minutes before I just caved in, and I paid the guy what he wanted, and I got the receipt, and I thought, you know what, I'll come back to you guys and I'll bring the law. And he said, all right, you do what you want. And he was very rude about it, the shop owner. So that was my Nehru place experience. I've been there a few times before. It's not a good place to get any iPhones repaired. It's not a good place to get if you're gonna go there, you might as well look up Google and find a place which is reliable. I didn't do that this time around. I just was randomly in the place, so I decided to go there and get my thing done. And I so as I'm leaving, as I'm getting to my car, I'm just a little shaky because I just had this verbal confrontation with like 2-3 guys, and the entire store was against me and all that. So I'm just a little shaky, and I'm just like wobbling a little, like I'm a little scared. And I realized, I called my friend up to see if the earphone is okay, and I realized that, damn dude, there's a muffled sound coming from this goddamn phone. I went back and I told the guy who was the repair guy, his name was Salman, and I told the guy that, dude, what do you call it, this is what's going on, and you tell me what's up. He heard the phone mic and he said, no, there's nothing wrong with it, everything seems fine with it, it's just how it should work. And while he's looking at it, he's mumbling abuses underneath his breath and all that, and I'm just not paying any mind to that. I'm just calm because I'm outnumbered right now, and I'm in somebody else's store, and I really wanted to get the hell out of there. So I'm just quiet about the whole thing. And then I tell him, look, I know you probably don't want to see me. I said, I don't have enough time in my life to just come here and waste your time, dude. I've already been here for 2.5 hours. You ruined something which is not working, so you gotta fix this. And he said, I'm gonna tell you already that it could take 20 minutes, it could take 1.5 hours, and this is something which is probably already had happened, and now this is what you must pay for. I said, fine, dude, go ahead, charge me. 20 minutes go by, no, maybe 10 minutes go by. Noshad, the guy had a big argument with the store owner or whoever the hell he was. He comes back and he takes a look at the phone, and he fixes it. It didn't take more than 15 minutes, and I tell him it's working. I showed him the thumbs up, and I left the store. They gave me a receipt for the first repair, the one I'd come for, 1,700 rupees, and they said 7 days warranty. If something goes wrong, you can bring it back to us. Imagine that would be a sight, right? If I go back and there's something wrong. Yeah, dude. So I spent 3.5 hours of my life at Nehru Place, and I have nothing to show for it. So I thought I'll just share my experience with you guys. I am quite a tenacious guy when it comes to getting repair work done. I know what is what. I don't overpay. But if my time is being wasted, I'm the kind of customer or who will raise a ruckus. And frankly, I was not expecting this conversation or this confrontation to go bad as it was. Obviously,